All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone that rule well, and the salute and the Shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring and pushing this truth in all sincerity and in truth. I watched the video that Elder Yashawamba did on this guy. I don't even know who he is, but the guy, he claims to be an Israelite and all this, right? But you can tell he's afraid, though. You can tell he's scared. Why? Because he wants to get what, man? Carnal, right? He wants to get carnal. Hold on real quick. See if I can find that. Oh, what the hell? Okay, come. All right. See if I can find it. All right, this is the video. All right, this video. I'm just gonna play it.
This video is speaking out of the flesh. This is for the Israelites out here teaching the word and all that. Dog, how do you look saying that, oh, we're gonna wait for something to come out of the earth, out of the stars, out of the heavens, when they are literally gathering their tanks, their military, everything, dog, and you look into the stars. You haven't armed your damn self. Like, how dumb do you look, son? Honestly, dog, you really think these angels is about to give us some kind of superpowers to start doing kamehamehas and some fucking spirit bomb shit? Dog, no, this is warfare. You think we had some spiritual being when we took the promised land in Moses' time and Joshua's time? No, dog, we had spears, we had bow and arrows, we had all these different types of things, dog. Wake up out of that stuff, man. Shalom.
Shalom. Giving all praise to the heavenly.
So the nigga in the video, he said, the first thing he said was, I'm speaking out of the flesh. Right? So right there, the nigga tells you he's carnal. Right? Now, he's afraid, man. He's scared. He's scared, man. And he ain't seen nothing yet. He's afraid, man. He is afraid, man. Because when Jake gets because when Jake is afraid, Jake gets carnal, man. Jake gets carnal, man. When Jake gets scared, man, Jake gets carnal, man. Hold on real quick. All right, man. When Jake gets scared, man, Jake gets carnal, man. All right? Now, so he want us to basically get carnal, basically, all right? He want us to be just like him. Faithless. Not having no faith, right? Come on, man. Yeah, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone there. That rule well. And the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that's out here laboring, pushing this truth and all sincerity and in truth. All right, man. Listen, man. Jake, just because you are afraid, man, all right, man. Jake, just because you were afraid, man, that don't mean to get carnal, man. It don't mean that, man. Because the scriptures say what? What, man? wait ye upon me, man. Right? Let me get that. Right? Plus, we don't have the spirit of what, man? Of fear, right? But we have the spirit of power. Let's see, Zephaniah, yeah. All right, Zephaniah 3:8. Zephaniah 3:8. It says, "Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Right? Now, what does the word wait mean? All right? Wait. Wait, the definition. All right? It says this. It says stay where one is or delay action until a particular time or until something else happens. Meaning what? Stand back, hold back, hang fire, mark time, cool one's heels, pause, stop, cease, halt. Right? Anticipate. So we are anticipating what to happen, man. We are anticipating Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua to come and fight for us, man. That's what we're waiting for, man. Jake, just because you were afraid, man, that don't mean to put that bullshit upon us, man. Stop, man. Stop the bullshit, Jake. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop. Right? Because you were afraid over nothing, man. Well, Jake, what are you afraid of, man? The virus? Come on, man. Hold on, it say of a sound mind, right? Okay, 2 Timothy 1:7. 2 Timothy 1:7. All right. You say, "For Yahweh hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." All right. Now, man, so we don't have the spirit of fear, man. We have the spirit of power and of love and of a sound mind, man. Right? Let's see if I could. I think it's 1 Corinthians. Let's see. It should be. Might be 2 Corinthians then. 2 Corinthians 10:1, I think. This is 2 Corinthians 10 and I'll start at 2. It says, "But I beseech you that ye may not be bold when I am present with you." So like it, present with that confidence wherewith I think to be bold against some, which think of us as if we walk according to the flesh. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach. Right? So it says what? The weapons of our warfare are not. It's like, all right, it says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Meaning what, man? They're spiritual, man. Right? This Bible, man, these scriptures is the weapon, man. These scriptures is, Jake, these scriptures is the weapon, man. You are afraid of nothing, man. You're afraid of nothing, man. So you are afraid that this devil, he has all of his weapons and all of that. Well, guess what? That's his blessing. His blessing is the sword, right? He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Let me get this. All right. This is Genesis 27. Genesis 27, and I'll start at 40. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right? All right, man? So, Jake, Esau's blessing is the sword. You cannot come up against this man with his own blessing. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. Just like Esau can't come up against us with our blessing. And our blessing is what? What, man? One of our blessings is what? What's the part of our Jake, what's the part of our blessing, man? Huh? Jake, what's the part of our blessing, man? Receiving spiritual power, man. Right? Esau, he can't receive that. That's not his blessing, man. All right? Con, let's get this is Psalms 20. Psalms 20 and 7. It says, some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahweh, our power. Right? Jake, Esau, he trusts in his weapons, man. He trusts in them. Because that's all he got. He don't have nothing else but those weapons, man. Right? But we're supposed to be trusting in who? In Yahweh, where Yahweh Shah, man. All right? He teaches my hands to war. Let's see if I can find that. All right. Psalms 18 and 34. All right. Now, King David, he never trusted in his weapons, man. He never trusted in his own strength. He never did, man. Okay? This is Psalms 18 and 34. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in mine arms. Right? It say, thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand holdeth, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness has made me great. Right? Now, Psalms 18 is about King David, right? The enemy was coming up against him, right? To take his life. Right? But what happened though? He called upon who? He called upon Yahweh. And Yahweh did what? Right? It says, this is Psalms 18 and 4. It says, the sorrows of death compassed me about. It's like it compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress, right, I called upon Yahweh and cried unto my power. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before me. And my cry came before him, even into his ears. So David, he called upon who? He called upon Yahweh, man. When it was getting way too much for him, man, he called upon Yahweh. All right? Yeah, let's get this. Got it. I was going to look for it. This is Acts 5. All right, now, the Zealots back in ancient Rome, right? They thought that they could save themselves, right? That they could take down the Roman Empire and all that by themselves, right? What happened? Let's get it. This is Acts 5 and Acts 5 and 36. It says, for before these days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who were slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught. So what happened, man? The Zealots were taken out. They were taken down, man. All right? Verse 37. After this, man rose up, Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. Also he perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. Right? So Judas of Galilee, what happened, man? He was put to death. Right? And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Right? Now, Jake, if you wanna get stupid, be my guest. Go ahead, do it. Do you, man. All right? But over here though, what we're gonna do, all right, man, at Great Millstone, what we're gonna do is wait upon Yahweh Shah. All right? But if it be of Yahweh, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh. Right? So, Jake, there's no point in getting weapons to fight against Esau. Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop. You cannot tap into this man's blessing, man. Right? Because Esau's blessing is fitted for him and him only. Saves me from violence. Let's see. This is 2 Samuel 22 and 3. 2 Samuel 22 and 3. Alright. It says, I started at 2. And he said, Yahweh is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. The power of my rock, in him will I trust. He is my shield, he is the horn of my salvation, my high tower, and my refuge, my savior. Thou savest me from violence. Right? Jake, who saves us from violence? Yahweh does, right? Right? Plus, the scriptures tell you that we're going to get spiritual power anyway. The scriptures tell you that. But you niggas in Israel don't read. You niggas in Israel don't read, man. Why? Because you don't have faith, man. Because you don't have faith, man, and you don't believe. That's it, man. Jake, if you don't believe, man, fine. That's on you. I don't give a damn. Say, this is Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard. Shall lift up a standard against them. That standard is what? What, Jake? What's that standard, man? Spiritual power. That's what it is. Spiritual power, man. It's not that difficult, man. All right, Isaiah 41 and 15. Isaiah 41 and 15, it says, and I'll start at 14. It says, Fear not, thou worm Jacob, ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small. Meaning what? The governments. All right. It say, and shall make the hills as chaff. All right. It also says what? In Jeremiah 50 and 20. Jeremiah 50 and 20. I think is it 19? No, it might be 51. Okay, this is Jeremiah 51 and 19 to 20. It say to 2:21. It say, the portion of Jacob is not like them. For he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. With thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Right? With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. All right? Just because you are afraid, Jake, that don't mean that you should that you should put that bullshit on us, man. Stop, man. Stop that bullshit, Jake. Stop, man. All right. Now, if you want to get stupid and do that, go ahead. All right, Jake. If you want to get stupid, man, and come up against this man with his own blessing, be my guest, man. Be my guest, but you're not going to make it. He's going to kill you. Okay? Jake, and another thing, man. If you're scared, so what, man? I don't give a fuck. All right, Jake, shut the hell up, man. Jake, just shut the hell up, man. Shut the hell up, man. Stop being a punk, Jake. Stop being a punk, man. Stop being a punk. What are you afraid of, man? Just shut the hell up, man. Just be quiet, man. Keep your mouth shut. Because you don't have faith. We do. All right. So with that, I say shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And the salute and the shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring, pushing this truth in all sincerity and the truth. And with that, I say shalom.